What's going on, everyone? So, today we have an important topic to talk about, and we're just going to get straight to it. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's get straight to it. So, this is what we got to talk about today. Berkshire Hathaway's Charlie Munger calls for crypto ban in the US. And the reason why this is so important, not because we're actually going to get a crypto ban, it's just the FUD. It's the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's now starting to surround crypto. Like, yeah, we just now got our nice little pump because the Fed's meeting and the interest rate hike, the 25 BPS. And yeah, we now have that pump because people feel good because the Fed told them what they wanted to hear. But now the problem is what we don't want to hear is going to start coming up more and more and more. And that's stuff like this. Berkshire Hathaway's Charlie Munger calls for crypto ban in the US. And he's such a big figure inside the financial world that it kind of holds weight when someone like that says something. Now, I will say he probably knows nothing about Bitcoin. He probably knows nothing about crypto. But what I will say is people tend, like people in the government, they tend to listen to what all the other people on top are doing. But as of whether or not I think this will actually happen, no, there's no way they could ban crypto in the US. Crypto is all over the place. They could ban it, but it doesn't mean people aren't going to use it. They're just not going to benefit from the taxes because if they ban it, they can no longer tax crypto because it's banned. And that means that everybody's going to just freely move around on crypto through these DeFi apps and not pay any taxes. And a lot of people will probably get arrested. But, anyways, this is still a problem. It's still a problem, even though it's more than likely not going to happen. So, it says down here, the veteran investor doubled down on Bitcoin skepticism, comparing it to gambling contracts. So he's comparing it to pretty much gambling. And whether he's right or wrong doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that talks like this are happening, and that is FUD. That's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That means that the largest whales on top, they're going to be looking at this FUD. The retail traders, they're going to be looking at the FUD. And that means that the whales, they're probably going to end up selling before the retail traders get a chance to sell. Now, I'm not saying that we're just going to, completely drop all the way down, but stuff like this is not good, especially since we just now had a nice increase. So we could literally lose all of this that we just now gained within the last week, right? We could lose all of these gains that we got in the last week or two. So that's something that we have to watch out for and be careful for. But as of the price right now for Bitcoin, we're at 23.8K. So that's fairly good. It's fairly good. But, all these gains we had in the last month, all that could be wiped away just like that. Now, this is just one article. There's a lot of different articles like this. Now, down the bottom, it says in 2021, pretty much Munger labeled Bitcoin's relative success at the time as disgusting, after alluding to how it is used by kidnappers and extortionists. A year later, the 99-year-old called Bitcoin an investment in nothing. And I would actually argue, like, what do people do? What did people do before crypto? They used the US dollar for extorting people and kidnapping people. They used other currencies to extort and kidnap people. So crypto doesn't create the kidnappers and extortionists. It's just another avenue pretty much for them to commit their crimes. But if crypto were to go away tomorrow, the same thing's going to be happening with other currencies. So that is a very flawed approach. So that's why I think that this doesn't necessarily matter because I don't think crypto is going to get banned. We're definitely going to get regulations, right? We're already getting regulations, but it's not going to get banned. But another reason why all this FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt is bad is because more and more FUD is being spewed out there. So hackers lifted $3.8 million from crypto investors in 2022. So not only are they stealing money from people, they're also the people that want us dead that are stealing money from us. So the people that want the United States to just be completely demolished, they've stole $1.7 billion. Their hackers have stolen it. And if there's hackers in North Korea, you better bet that those hackers aren't just at their home hacking without the government. Like, they can't do anything without the government saying they can do it, which means that the hackers that stole this were hackers who hacked for the government. They were doing the hacking on the behalf of the North Korean government, allegedly. Because if take it to a court of law, they're just going to say, if you take it to the United Nations, they're going to be like, nah, because they don't want war with North Korea right now. But allegedly, $1.7 billion hacked by the North Korean government. So that's also another bad thing because you already know they're like trigger happy with their nuclear weapons and stuff like that. They're waiting for something to happen. But anyways, this is just crazy that $3.8 billion has been hacked. And all this FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, this is going to spew throughout the different people inside the markets from the retail traders to the whales. So this is going to be bad for us. Now, they said hackers stole 3.8 billion from crypto investors in 2022 and a 13% increase from 2021. So they stole money in 2021, but it increased by 13%. And I bet 2023 is probably going to be even more. Like I said, this rise in crypto hacks is just the latest indicator to underscore how security within the digital asset market, especially DeFi, remains a major obstacle for the industry. And this is pretty much key talking points for regulation. And when people see regulation, they see the prices of everything going down because they're going to start selling. Even though when regulations actually come in, then you're going to see more and more people buying in on crypto because now it's regulated. Now you're going to see the institutional investors. Institutional investors, they're in on crypto, but they're not all the way in, right? They don't have a majority of their money in crypto like how they do with the stock market and real estate and businesses. So once it becomes regulated, we're definitely going to see it continuing to increase. But I think inside the short term, this could be bad for crypto. All the FUD that we're seeing could be bad for crypto in the short term. That's what this is pretty much about because inside the short term, we could see it drop back down to 16K, maybe lower. But I think in the long term, they really can't stop crypto, so it's going to continue to grow. But yeah, just watch out in the short term because this could very much be a bull trap. And like I said, the Bitcoin halving, is going to be coming out March 24th, 2024. And we know leading up to the Bitcoin halving, we typically have increases in the crypto market like a few months ahead of the halving. So I reckon going into 2024, we're probably going to see a nice bull market. But this is the accumulation phase. I would say even right now is a good time to accumulate. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I've personally accumulated some Bitcoin. I personally accumulated some Chronos, some VVS Finance, some Baby Doge, a bunch of other stuff. BitGert, Polyx, Proton. I've been buying a lot of cryptos, even though I still believe we're going to do a pullback. I still believe we're going to be going down. I still believe that we probably have hit the bottom at 16K, but it could be retested again at 14K to 10K. But either way, the bottom is pretty much set in stone. Whether it's 16 or 10K, it's not that big of a difference. But if it goes back down, you better bet I'm going to continue to dollar cost average in. So I'm still bullish on crypto. I do believe we're probably going to have a temporary pullback because just look at this. This is insane. 17% in the last 24 hours for Avalanche, 24% in the last 7 days for Avalanche. I mean, look at all these different cryptos that are just up humongous. Like, it's just crazy. But anyway, shout out to everyone watching the video. We're also training with Baby Doge. So I'm going to make a Baby Doge video because this is amazing. 12.7%. I'm about to make this Baby Doge video soon. So definitely stay tuned. But shout out to everyone out there watching the videos. And I'll probably go over a full technical analysis on the Baby Dogecoin video for Bitcoin. But for right now, what we can be seeing inside of this, we literally just now peaked on the oscillator here. So that's purchasing power when you see it on the upside like that. So it kind of looks like it's peaked. Maybe it'll go up a little bit more like how we did back here on this overbought area. But this was only because the Fed made that announcement. So remember, the job report's pretty much going to be tomorrow for the unemployment reporting for jobs and stuff like that. So tomorrow is also going to be a big day. I think tomorrow we also have, if it's a good report, we have that possibility to start shooting up even further. And I know a lot of people are probably like, no, I don't believe it. But like 25K, I think that's probably going to be what's coming next. So 25K, we have resistance immediately at 24K here. And then after that is 25K leading up to 26 and 28K. So that looks like it could be happening. As we can see here, 25.5K resistance. And then we see all the way up here, 27.7K. So it could definitely happen very soon. But I still think we're in a little bit of a bull trap because I think if we run up to 28K and possibly 30K, we're probably going to see a nice drop back down to 20K. And then we're probably going to keep rising up from there. So I think there's going to be a pullback, but it's nothing that we can't weather. It's not a storm that we can't weather. I think that is going to be good for us in the long term. So whether it goes up or down from this point on, I will be happy. If it goes up, I will be happy if it goes down. Because if it goes up, then I'll just have all of this crypto that I just now bought that I benefit off of and have an increase of gains. And then if it goes down, I just buy in at a lower price and dollar cost average in and then let it run up because I'm long term in this. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.